Hey everyone, I'm Sam and welcome to spring break workout number 4. This is HIT workout number 3 though. Yesterday I gave you guys an upper body dumbbell workout, so I hope you guys had fun with that one. In this video, you know the drill. I'll explain the exercise, proper form, proper technique, muscles being worked, and common mistakes, what to do, what not to do, all of that good stuff. You do not need any equipment for this one, you just need your body weight, and that's it. It should only take you about 20 minutes, half an hour, if you're moving effectively. Okay, so let's get started. So our first exercise is going to be an alternating power-up. I call them power-ups because it's legit like you're powering up to the sky. So this is really going to target your quads, your glutes, and your hamstring muscles. However, you will absolutely feel this in your core and in your shoulders too, because you got a little shoulder movement going on at the top here. So chest out, shoulders back, core tight. I want you to step one foot in front of the other, so you're in a mini lunge position, okay? This is your mini lunge. I'm not all the way down here, just like a little bit, okay? Little glute activation here. So we're going to drive the knee up to the sky, then we're going to step the leg back and bring it to center. Opposite leg, drive the knee up to the sky, step it back, center. Up, back, center. Up, back, center. Up, back, center. Okay, so from the side view, this is what it looks like. Remember, keeping that core tight, we want to drive that knee up to the chest. We don't want to slouch the chest down to the knee, but rather knee up to the chest. So this is what it looks like. Up, back, center, up, back, center, up, back, center, up, back, center. Notice my butt is out, okay? And keep it, and you want to keep your heels glued to the ground. That's super important, pressing up through the heel of the foot. So that's like the modified version. I want you guys to definitely run through that before attempting the full version because it's a little tricky with the footwork, and it's important to be like, okay, like this is what I'm doing. Make your body aware of the movement before jumping into it because you're totally going to be lost. Okay, so this was the modified up, back, center, up, back, center. Full version, all you're going to do is on that up part, you're going to give it a little jump, which looks like this. Up, back, center, up, back, center, up, back, center, up, back, center. From the side view, same thing. Up, back, center, up, back, center. On that up part, you really want to be explosive. You want to be like, boom, okay? Not just here. Okay, that's not good enough. Power. It's called a power up, okay? Also, I want you to punch hard to the sky. So we're here, boom, boom, okay? And driving that knee into that chest super hard while keeping the core tight. So you're going to do that for 1 minute. You're going to be pretty tired. That's the point. Modify it back to this more simplistic version if you need to. If you can do the full minute with the jump, you do that, or you can switch between the two. So that's exercise number 1, your power-ups. Exercise number 2, we're doing a sock slide plank, okay? You're especially going to feel this in your core, okay? And you're gonna feel this in your shoulders as well, helping you support in that plank, and you're gonna feel it in the hamstrings and glutes a little bit. But the core is going to really be the primary mover of this exercise, okay? So you could do it with socks. I recommend doing it with socks. I'm just not taking off my sneakers and then putting them back on to show you guys exercises. So I'm going to use these slider, glider, poly spot things, okay? So you want to be on the balls of your feet. So on your toes, right here, as if you were to releve up. I've been a dancer for years, guys. If you were to releve up, that's on your toes, okay? So, you're here, you're coming out to your plank pose. You're on your toes. So remember, try and zip those knees together and feet together, as I always say. When we have points of our body touching, it makes the exercise more difficult because we're squeezing in that midline in the center, okay, working more of the central part of our body. So knees together, feet together as close as possible. Chest out, shoulders back, and a little bend in those elbows when you're doing your plank. So we're here. Now I want you to drive the legs into the chest and keeping that core tight. Okay? If you want to get more core, bend the knees and drive them into the chest. Here. And then out. And then you can go up, and then out, and then knees, and then out. Up, and out, knees, and out. So again, zip those knees together. That's super, super important to do. I'll give you guys a front view of this exercise. Chest out, shoulders back, core tight. Zip everything together here. So knees in, I'm nice and low, okay? My butt is down. I'm still on my toes though. And then bring it up, and then butt up, and then out. Knees in, and out, butt up, and out. In, out, up, out. Okay? You guys are going to do that exercise for 30 seconds. If you're doing it correctly, your core will be on fire. That's what we want, okay? That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, squat side kick. We haven't learned this in ladies lift yet. This is pretty much going to be after spring break, but why not throw it at you guys now? This is a great body weight exercise. Okay, so it's gonna work the quads, the glutes, the hamstring muscles, and because you're moving laterally, okay, you're giving a kick out to the side, it's going to work your hip abductor muscles, okay, from that outward movement. So you're really going to target that nice outer medius muscle, that part of the glute, okay? So, proper squat form, especially for females because of the hip anatomy, we should know this by now. Feet hip distance, chest out, shoulders back, keep the core tight, and my spine is nice and straight, not rounded like this, okay? So we're here. We're coming all the way down to the ground, chest out, shoulders back. My knees are sending out to the sidewall. We're coming up, pressing through the heels of our feet, and then exploding and giving a power kick out to the side. Boom. We're snapping from the knee joint. So what I mean by that is the knee is like a hinge joint, okay? And it can go like this. I want you to go boom. I don't want a straight leg. We're not doing dance kicks, okay? Even though I do miss those, and even though they are pretty fabulous, I want you to snap from that knee joint, okay? So again, we go down, come up, snap. Down, come up, snap. Down, come up, boom. Down, come up, boom. From the side view, same thing. I'm down. Look where my knees are. Look where my butt is. Look how my spine is. I'm not like this with my spine. I'm here. My knees are out. They're not valgusing inward. I'm not on the inner part of my foot. See, this needs to be pressed into the ground. My heels need to be glued into the ground. We press up through the heels of our feet. Explode. Come down. Explode. Exhale at the top. Down. Exhale at the top. Down. Okay? So remember, everything goes back to my favorite thing in the world, range of motion, okay? So the distance traveled when doing our exercises. So the further we squat down in our squat, the greater range of motion we have, which means the more our muscles are moving, the more our muscles are working, which means the more developed our muscles are going to become. So it's super important on your squat, you get your butt down here and then kick and not do this. Boom. Ineffective movement versus effective movement. Okay? You want to keep your core tight. When doing that exercise, you should really feel powerful. Okay? I want lots of explosiveness when doing it. So pretend like you're breaking through a brick wall with your foot. That's the feeling you should have. As a modifier, just slow down the movement, okay? Bring it here, come up, hit, down, here, come up, hit, down. That's your modification, or you can just do regular body weight squats. Bring it down, focus on the range of motion, knees out to the side wall, right? Pressing up through the heels of our feet, coming up, squeezing the glutes and exhaling. Again, down, squeezing the glutes, exhaling at the top. So that is exercise number 3 for you guys, which you're going to be doing for a whole minute. You should really be out of breath by the end of that one. Exercise 4, jump rope. If you guys have been coming to Pump It, this is like one of my faves. Okay, so chest out, shoulders back, core tight. We're going to externally rotate the shoulder, okay? So our elbows are going to be tucked in at our sides to make it more difficult. And we're going to move our hands, or arms I should say, as if we are moving a jump rope, okay? By squeezing them into the center, it makes it more difficult, like we said, because everything's squeezing in towards that midline, and you get a really nice bicep pump after this, because you're squeezing so hard and you're moving your arms like this. So it's pretty empowering here. Okay, so we all know how to jump rope, right? Just like this. So I want you to zip your knees together, zip your feet together, as if there's a zipper going through the center of you, zipping up that midline of your body, zip, squeezing everything nice and tight. Okay, so we're here. I want you to focus on jumping up nice and high. This is really going to work your calf muscles very, very well, okay? That's where you're going to feel this. So we're here, jump, 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 jump. Notice my arms are moving double as fast as my legs are, okay? So this should be double time. The jump should be single time, okay? So again, it looks just like this. From the side. Modifier, do single, single, 1-to-1 ratio. Okay? Really important you keep your core tight on that one. That's also going to really spike your heart rate up. I almost just fell backwards, guys. So you're doing that one for 1 minute as well. Next one of my faves, another Pump Fit fave, is going to be your leg lift crunch, okay? Single arm. Got it? So let me bring my mat back over here. Kind of put it out of the way. I don't know why I did that. But here we go. So the leg lift crunch. Gonna work the hip flexors, the abdominals from the crunch, and the obliques, because we got a twisting motion. We're reaching over. Anytime we're doing that twist, those obliques are going to be targeted, all right? So, we are lying down. Okay? We're right here. You're taking your arm. You're placing it on the ground next to you. You're fanning the arm around, and you're using your opposite hand to help you lift up and reach outside of that opposite leg. Okay, not inside, outside. Okay, you need to keep your chin up. And then you bring it down. Fan the arm around. Use that forearm to help you up. Leg lift and crunch it outside. Again, down, around, forearm, lift and crunch. Down, around, forearm, crunch. When you crunch up, I want you to exhale, okay? Super important that you keep your chin up as well in order to activate the abdominals completely. Common mistake, people bring the arm around and they have their arm out here and then they try and lift up like this on their leg lift. It doesn't make sense. Your body's not in that direction. Don't do that. You're trying to reach forward and slightly diagonally. So just keep your fingertips forward and your elbow going straight backwards. Okay, this is going to be way easier for you than keeping your arm all the way out here. This is going to be super difficult. Make the movement easier for yourself, okay? And bring everything closer to your body. I promise that will help you. So one last time, we're here. Forearm close to the body, lift. Down, forearm close, lift. 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 You are going to be doing leg lift crunches for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Some people can totally do this exercise for 1 minute, especially if you come to my weekly Pump Fit class. However, if you're more of a booty yoga person, we only do this 30 seconds in booty yoga. So maybe 30 seconds is like your norm. If that's the case, maybe shoot for 45, whatever it is. So pick between a 30-second and a 1-minute range to work within that for your leg lift crunches, okay? So your last exercise is going to be your break dancers. Love break dancers. Again, another Pump Fit special. So break dancers, total body, literally, okay? Your shoulders are gonna be working, okay? Your core is gonna be working, your quads, your glutes, and your hamstring muscles as well. So you're totally gonna feel this one, guys. So for your break dancer movement, I want you to come to a tabletop position in yoga. So wrist joint stacked directly underneath the shoulder joint, little bend in the elbows. So you're here, this is tabletop. I want you to flip your toes underneath, flip, and you're pressing up, you're hovering like this, okay? Notice my butt isn't up here, almost in down dog pose, but my shins are directly hovering parallel above the ground, okay? So from here, you're gonna take one leg and you're gonna send it through your arms. You're twisting, leg up, pulling the elbow back, opening up the chest, getting that leg up. You're coming back to center, opposite leg goes through, and kicking. Coming back to center to reset. So let me show you from the front, because this is a difficult movement to understand from the side view. I think the front view is better, but it's really important to show both angles here. Okay, so again, I'm in my tabletop pose. My shins are hovering. My leg is going through my body. Here, pull the back leg up, open up the chest. Coming back to center, resetting. Leg through, hit. Back to center. Leg through, hit, driving that elbow back. Back to center, hit. When coming back to center, it should be a very slow and controlled movement here. Also, super important to keep your core tight and focus on your foot when you kick your leg up, and focus on your hands back in the center, okay? Hit, back to center, hit, back to center. So I'll show you guys one more time from the side, okay? So we're here, we're in our tabletop. I'm hovering, up to speed this time. We're here. Kick, kick, woo. Kick. Watch that foot go up in the air. That's gonna help you to balance. Okay? So that is your break dancer movement. I absolutely recommend running through that movement before actually executing it. We are going to do a 1-minute break dancer. You are going to be very tired after that 1-minute break dancer, but hey, that's the point, right? Modification of that exercise, just move through it slower. So you can just go here, and you can just go kick, or don't get your leg up as high, center, kick, center. Instead of getting your leg up more to the sky, working more of the hamstring and hip flexor and core, just send it out, okay? Little steps, we build up to the more difficult movements. So that's it. So as your recap, you're doing, I should probably stand up. As your recap, you're doing an alternating power up, up, 1 minute. Then you're doing the plank, sock slide, knees in, butt up. So I don't have my poly spots right now, but it's knees in, out, up, out. If also you're on a surface in which you can't really slide with socks, it's acceptable to jump as well. Just make sure the knees are zipped together, okay? Then, so we're doing that for 30 seconds. Exercise 3, your squat side kick, 1 minute. Down, hit, okay? Exercise 4, your jump rope. Boom, 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 boom. Exercise 5, you're on the mat, alternating leg lift crunch, okay? And exercise 6, your break dancers, which we just reviewed. Hit, hit. Slow and controlled movements on that one. Going fast is totally gonna throw off your balance, and it's not gonna help you. The slower and the more controlled you have, the more controlled your movement is, the more control you have over your body, and it just like helps sculpt your muscles even more. Okay, so that's what we're shooting for there. Repeat this sequence 5 times as always with a 1 to 2 minute rest between, depending on what you need, and just modify anything you may need to. Yeah, so I will try and post another video tomorrow. I'm going home tomorrow. I have to drive like 5-6 hours, so we'll see how I'm feeling. But if not, I will definitely have one up for you guys for Wednesday, okay? Like, share, subscribe, comment below what you liked about this, what you didn't, your thoughts, opinions. It could be good feedback, it could be bad feedback. I'm just looking to get better and help you guys. I will post on Instagram as always, and yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me. Thank you guys, and enjoy workout number 4. Get it done, come on.